Nobody saw this coming. Just when the fight world was preparing for Ronda Rousey's comeback, Dana White may be ready to steal the spotlight with one announcement. And the craziest part? It involves Conor McGregor. This Saturday night was supposed to belong to Rousey and Gina Carano, two of the biggest female stars combat sports has produced. A nostalgia-fueled mega event with Netflix fully behind it. But behind the scenes, something bigger may already be moving. For months, Rousey has openly taken shots at the UFC. Full scorched earth attacks against the company that once turned her into a superstar. Many insiders believe Dana White hasn't forgotten any of it. Because if there's one thing Dana White has mastered, it's stealing attention at the perfect moment. Shock announcements. Last-second bombshells. Headlines that instantly take over the internet. And this weekend may be the perfect setup. On paper, UFC Vegas 117 doesn't have the firepower to compete with the buzz surrounding Rousey versus Carano. Fans know it. The UFC knows it. So instead of competing with fights, he may compete with news. According to growing reports, the UFC could finally announce Conor McGregor's return fight on Saturday night. And if that happens, everything changes instantly. Because despite the injuries, despite the scandals, despite disappearing from the Octagon for nearly 5 years, Conor McGregor is still the biggest star in MMA. Nobody creates chaos like McGregor. Nobody hijacks headlines faster. Conor is back. The rumored opponent? Max Holloway. A violent rematch. A legacy fight. Potentially the main event for UFC 329 during International Fight Week. UFC 329 is less than 2 months away. Yet the promotion still hasn't officially revealed its headliner. That's not normal for one of the biggest cards of the year. Which raises the question fans keep asking. What exactly is the UFC waiting for? Some believe the UFC has intentionally been sitting on the McGregor announcement, waiting for the perfect moment to unleash it. And what better moment than during Rousey's comeback weekend? One announcement. One face-off graphic. One Dana White press conference. Suddenly every headline changes. Not Rousey. Not Carano. Conor McGregor. And if that wasn't enough, there's another mystery building in the background. UFC 330 in Philadelphia still has no confirmed blockbuster main event. No superstar officially attached. Which has fans wondering if the UFC is preparing multiple bombs at once. Because when Dana White feels challenged, he rarely responds quietly. He responds with domination. Now the MMA world is waiting for Saturday night. Not just for fights. Not just for Netflix. But for the possibility that the biggest star in combat sports is finally about to storm back into the UFC spotlight. And if Conor McGregor's name suddenly appears on that screen, the internet may explode before the first punch is even thrown.